Hey, what's up guys? UrAvgWarGamer is back with another video of World of Warships. And today I'm going to be featuring a very, rare submarine. And I haven't seen every single player not playing that ship much, or at least they don't have this ship in the game. And that is a tier 8 premium British submarine, Alliance. Now I just realized that maybe I should make a video on Alliance and what really that ship strength like currently have in the game. And I mean, Alliance is definitely not a bad boat at all. Now as you can able to see, it does have homing torpedoes. I mean, it's pretty much obvious that it does have 5400 sort of damage homing torpedoes, as well as it also have alternate torpedoes, as I can able to show you right now. I mean, can you see this? So as you can able to see that acoustic homing torpedoes have 5700 damage with the most lowest torpedoes in submarines, and especially with this Alliance it has only 44 knots of speed, which is kinda really weird to watch. But I will let you know that why it has the slowest torpedo speed, because it does have something that I think no submarine has in the game. Then it also have these torpedoes that have alternate with 11,000 damage, and the torpedoes, 4 of the torpedoes are on the front, 2 of the torpedoes are on the stern, and also have only 6 hydrophones, which is typical of British the submarines, sorry. So there is exactly that. So what Alliance does, the slowest torpedoes for tier 8 premium, but what it has in return, as I will show you here, as you can able to see in the chart, once the torpedo home on a target, when you ping, what happens is it has basically a lower homing to target thing. Like for example, I mean, as you can able to see in this picture, that it basically homes on the target way much more than any of the other submarines in the game. For example, in this case, battleships definitely going to take torpedoes like this because they will home more range or in kilometers than other submarines in the game. Similarly, they sharply home for cruisers, as well as they also sharply home, like ridiculously sharply home for destroyers. Like they just don't have any chance if they are pushing Alliance, and they will just ultimately going to ease these homing torpedoes, because the distance between not getting homed is so low that ultimately it's almost like they're just gonna be homing forever. And that basically kinda is a strength of Alliance, that it has homing torpedoes which are pretty ridiculous, to be honest. If you have a chance of maybe facing an Alliance and getting pinged by it, you would probably know that the experience is kind of rough. And there are a couple of videos that are for the Alliance, and they shows that Alliance is kind of ridiculous when it comes to these homing power, even though they are slowest torpedoes, but they home like crazy. And on the other hand, it does have alternative torpedoes, which basically having pretty decent damage. And in this game, I will be able to showcase you that what Alliance really is with its strengths. Here in this case, I'm just trying to go and get the B cap. And I mean, I could have easily gone to directly to the enemy ships, but I've realized that I have to do the basics, and that is just getting a simple cap. Because usually submarine players I have seen, they just basically don't really care about these caps when they are basically very much free and open. But that is something that you should really not do. If you have a chance, you definitely have to cap, even if there is a carrier that can potentially spot you when you're capping, because I mean, a good carrier player can definitely try to spot you. And I mean, once I saw the chuckle of bombs, I instantly realized that I have to basically pull myself back. And he also put the plane, the fighter plane squad, to basically maybe find out the submarine that is possibly got the cap, and trying to be somewhere around that vicinity. But regardless, I have realized that I am basically out of the spotting range of those planes, so I won't be having any issues when I will be in periscope depth, and I can easily charge the enemy ships on the sea at the spawn, because enemy team decided not to push that much at all. And well, the Alliance does have very long battery. As you can able to see, it has pretty high battery, like almost 5 minutes worth of battery, which is kind of crazy. And also a very good concealment of 5.7 kilometer. And that's why you have seen what I did to Akatsuki. I basically outspotted that Akatsuki because of the very competitive concealment. So it's pretty good. Pinging that Adatara, trying to get double pings, but as what I have, at least in my carrier skill, I'm not the best of the the submarine players, and just did not able to make submarines work sometimes. But here I just got a pretty good game, and I'm trying to get the double pings here, but it's unfortunately I'm not getting those double pings. The Adatara is sort of not broadside, he was sort of angled, but I just trying to basically ping this guy enough that I just get these torpedoes to home. And obviously this very tight homing will basically makes Adatara life pretty hard, and he will eat all the torpedoes, as you can able to clearly see what happened here. And now the other set of 2 torps that are coming towards this Adatara, well, I think they will not gonna home because, well, my acoustic homing power has just ran out. But what I did is basically here and ping him back again, because the reload time of the Alliance is also pretty good. And finally I get double ping. And for some reason Adatara did not realizing this situation, that these torpedoes cannot be really almost dodgeable because of the sharp homing power of the ping that it has. And I mean, he will definitely going to eat all torpedoes, even though he's trying to dodge those torps. And well, I sent the alternate torps here, which he basically angled because he just want to dodge those homing torps, which kind of sucks. But again, I can just turn around and drop this Adatara again, because if I have the chance, I will do exactly that. So Adatara is basically just damage control, which means he won't be having DCP, and I can just ping this guy for basically almost a full whole minute without getting a damage control on it. And I send the torpedoes again, and I think I might not be able to get these torpedoes hit because, well, maybe I just I just messed up a bit here. But since I'm pinging, they just realized that they have to basically run away or something. So so that, I mean, they're doing exactly that. On the other hand, I saw there is a Colorado which is healing up, and then I'm using the acoustic. Now I'm using those alternate torps, which can definitely do really nice, and trying to throw those torpedoes and kill the Colorado because he's very low HP. And I mean, these torpedoes does 11,000 damage, so there's a very good chance that he will die from this set. And that exactly happened. Only with 2 torpedo hits, it's basically enough to kill the Colorado. For some reason, the Frederick de Grosse did not hydro or something, which is kind of baffling to me. And sometimes this player base is kind of ununderstandable. Like if you know there's a submarine that just shotgun the Colorado, why would you not use hydro at this point? But well, he's not doing it, which is hilarious, at the same time very sad to see, because that basically making my game pretty much easier at this point. And I mean, the counter to submarines is basically these hydro power that some of the ships have. But well, unfortunately, if FDG does not realizing the situation. On the other hand, I realized that I just have to basically get double ping, but due to me being not the best of the submarine player, you can clearly see that I just didn't able to get that ping, and I'm kind of forced to ping this guy again, since well, I do not really want that these torpedoes does not home. So I just give him another ping to basically keep this guy on tracking with the homes or homing torpedoes. And well, what happened is that the Salmon getting the Frederick de Grosse detonation or the detonation effect kicks in, and basically he died like that which is hilarious to watch. And then, I saw that there is the Tago that can again potentially have a hydro. And what I exactly did here is that once I realized that it does not pop the hydro, which again is kind of weird, I realized that like let's just shotgun him this Atago, because it is 21,000 HP and I got spotted from the fighter plane. But well, you will see what he's gonna do. He's gonna broadside to my torpedoes for some reason, and then he's just going to eat all drops. Like, yeah. So that's not gonna work. But well, he did what he really wanted to. Like, he just wanted to get shotguns, so sure. He should have been like angled, maybe try to mitigate as much torpedo damage as possible. But well, I think he does not realize the situation here, and he basically died. The game is basically about to end because this Azuma and Michelangelo, they're just gonna keep running away, which basically, you know, makes as a submarine player you can't do much. I mean, if you can ping and then just home those acoustic torpedoes on a target, well, they're just still gonna run. Simple as that. So I mean, these torpedoes are so slow that eventually I cannot catch this Azuma and Michelangelo with my torpedoes, and well, the game is definitely going to over. This Michelangelo, who is pushing back, but he's gonna kite again, so there's no point in basically showing up what's gonna happen here. So I mean, there is one thing that what happened here is I accidentally got spotted and got hydro from the Michelangelo, which finally someone realized that one should hydro, and then all of the suddenly there's going to be a huge set of the bombs that basically literally killed my 75% HP. So keep that in mind. If you mess up in a submarine, definitely going to get hurt, and that's what exactly happened. I lost so much HP out there, but then Michelangelo realized that he has to run away, and he did exactly that, and the game is basically about to be over. So I will get into the results. So fortunately, it's a victory. Only 56,000 damage, which is not bad. 2 kills, 1 captured, which you should really do in a submarine, to be honest. And then, I mean, decent credits, some free XP, and it was a decent game, I would say. For a submarine, the damage is not bad. Team score wise, well, 1.9k base XP, did a really good game. For some reason, our enemy team, our allied Yorktown did basically nothing. And kind of baffling to me that people spend doubloons on passes and just don't know how to play that particular ship. It's kind of make me feel sad, but yeah, this is kind of the situation that we are having. Good game in the Alliance. You can clearly see it has some of the strengths and some weaknesses, although not a whole lot of weaknesses because it has really good speed and good damage output with the alternate and homing torps with the fast reload time, so it's pretty good. And I mean, I did shotgun and use homing torps at the same time, which is really the good strength of the Alliance. So unlike any of the Tech 3 British submarine, Alliance does have homing torpedoes. So I hope you like this gameplay. If you do like it, please like, subscribe and share, and I will catch you into the next one. Peace out.